Now, if we go back to the Old Testament is considered the Bible for the Jews. So the Old Testament is literally the books, the collection of books, but only Jews that they believe in them. Now, do Christians believe in the Old Testament? Yes, and they consider it as a part of the Bible, which is the Christian Bible, which is the Old Testament and the New Testament. And the only difference between the Old Testament and between the Jews' Bible is that the order of the books is a little different. And I will be talking about that in the next lecture, inshallah. However, also there are some books that they were added in the Jews' Bible, but they don't exist in the Old Testament. The same thing also for the books for example, the Catholic Church Bible is different than, for example, the Protestant Bible. There are 77 books in the Bible of the Roman Orthodox, but only 66 books in the Bible of the Protestant. And I will be talking about these books in details when I get to the lecture about the Old Testament. But what is important right now is to know that the Bible is not the gospel, the Bible is not a Zabur or Psalms of David, the Bible is not the gospel. And that the Bible is considered the holy book for the Jews and the Christian, whether the Jews' Bible or the Bible with the Old Testament and the New Testament for the Christian. And they believe that there are no mistakes in them. And if there are any errors, they claim that these errors have been done by different translation, or maybe like when the scribes copied some of the scriptures, some of the mistakes that happened when the scribes were writing these scriptures. And when I talk to some of the theologians or experts in the scriptures, especially if they were Christian fundamentalists, well, what they tell me is we have only less than 5% errors in the Bible. However, is that true or not? This is what I will be talking about in the next lecture when I talk about each part of the Bible and each book in details, inshallah. Stay tuned. جزاكم الله خير. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.